What's up guys, Gemma here, and back again for some real talk. I haven't done one of these kinds of videos for I think it's around 11 months now, and if you're new to the channel, real talk is where I just take a little step back and do what a lot of YouTubers tend not to do, and that is just talk about real life problems, nothing relative to gaming as such. And this time I just want to kind of give you guys an update on like depression. I've been feeling kind of weird recently, but I have some awesome solutions that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully you can take something from this video, because mental health does not discriminate. It can affect anybody at any time from any walk of life, whether or not people are in active addiction or out of addiction or are just going through a really bad time in their relationship. It's an absolute horrible thing. It's a killer. It is a killer. Mental health that is unmanaged is a killer, and that is very, very sad. So what I'll do is I'm going to put some numbers in the description. If anybody's struggling or wants to talk to anybody, you can. So hopefully you'll stick with me. Yeah, and let's get into it. So rewind to November 2017, and I started to take fluoxetine, which I've talked about in past Real Talk videos, 20 milligram per day, which I'm still on. And what I noticed after about 6 months, I started to build a tolerance to that. And if you guys remember, last May, I did an update whereby I told you guys I'd bought a bike and I was going to go out on my bike and increase my exercise, because I've always been into the gym. I used to be a long distance runner. I'm not a sprinter. I'm definitely an endurance runner, and I love staying fit. And it's natural endorphin boost. It's phenomenal. So I started to increase my exercise when I noticed that my tolerance to this fluoxetine started to build. And I knew it started to build because I started to feel down. I started to feel anxious again. I started to have intrusive thoughts that made me feel even more anxious. And I kind of, like, the bike really helped last summer. I was like hammering my bike, and I still go out on it. But what I've noticed now, and what I've tried to do probably over the last 4 months, it's like a little bit of soul searching, and I've kind of wondered, do I have to continually increase my exercise if I want to stay sane, so to speak? If I want to beat my demons, do I have to run 5 mile one week and then 10 mile the next week and then 15 mile? Because you naturally build a tolerance to exercise as well. So I wasn't out on my bike much over winter, and about 4 weeks ago, I said, like, work is extremely stressful. Like, my full-time job, this is my part-time thing, YouTube. My full-time job is extremely stressful, and I don't talk about what I do because I don't want to, because it's a field that is within healthcare, and it's very depressing, and it's just very sad, you know. It's very, very sad. I've been to a couple of funerals recently, let's just put it that way. So, you know, things changed at work and really started to kind of get on top of me, and my outlet is this, as I've always said. But I said to work, you know, bollocks, I need to take a step back, and I took a week off, and I was going to go off sick a little bit more, but I thought, you know, we'll get back into it and we'll go for it. And within that week, I joined my local gym again, got a really good bargain, joined my gym, and ever since I've been at the gym 3-4 times per week, on top of doing my full-time job and doing YouTube, and that, it's really, really, really helped me. I've just come back from a session this morning, actually. I've been 2 times this weekend. I'm doing a lot of cardio, which is my baby, and a lot of toning weights, because I just want to stay on top of me. I want to stay on top of my fitness. I want to stay on top of my mental health, and it's so important. And I don't, you know, as much as I can't ever envisage me stopping taking fluoxetine, I definitely know that pill on its own, it's not going to cure me. I'm going to cure me. I am in charge of my decisions. I'm in charge of my behaviour to a point. I'm in charge of my health, physical, mental and emotional health, financial health, and whatever kind of health you want to talk about. So I have this phrase that I've been thinking about recently, and it's this: feeling content is not a right. You have to work for it. And I think sometimes where I went wrong, and I can't speak for you, so I'm going to own what I'm saying. Sometimes where I went wrong is I thought I deserved to be content because I'd had a crappy upbringing and I deserved to be where I am today. But no, I've worked for that. You have to work to pull yourself out of a lull. Nobody's going to do it for you. And with the best professionals in the world around, like me, for example, and there are none aside from the GP, nothing's going to change unless I want it to change. So this week off was really good for me just to say, do you know what? What do I need? I need physical exercise. I need high intensity cardio. I need that to feel balanced. And don't get me wrong, if I go 3 days without going to the gym since that week off, my mood, I felt it yesterday. I said on stream yesterday, I can't wait for the gym tomorrow morning because you kind of like, it's like tipping over. It's like you stood still, and you can kind of feel yourself tipping, and the mental health just kind of crashes. So I start to tip, I go to the gym and it relands me, it rebalances me. And I really need that. I don't ever want to go up. Certainly don't envisage going up on fluoxetine. What would be the point? And I think what I've learned is if I did, it would be a waste of time because I can get more out of my antidepressants if I change my lifestyle. If I boost activities that I'm going to feel self-fulfilled in. And I hope that you guys can kind of take something from what I'm saying here, because I know a lot of you guys message me, not just around your mental health, but physical health, people that have had cancer and watch this content and, just have 15 minutes breathing space from life and find what gives you that breathing space from life. Don't run away from it. There's no need to kind of go on a mission of self-destruction. I use anxiety and depression as fuel. It fuels me to say, okay, I feel really down today. I'm having some horrible thoughts. What am I going to do to change it? I'm going to go to the gym for an hour and a half, and I know that hour and a half is going to keep me standing straight and firm for the next 2 days max. So I'm going to spend an hour and a half's time. I'm going to get 2 days worth of rewards out of it. Boom, I'm sold. Don't need to drink. I don't people say to me all the time, what lager do you like? What wine do you like? I don't like alcohol. I fucking hate it. It makes me feel depressed. I feel hypersensitive to the depressant that it is. I'm not saying I've drank in my teens, I drank in my 20s, few beers on a weekend or whatever. And I might have a can or whatever at Christmas, but I could go a year without it happily and it just not skim the surface because I don't want to feel depressed. I hate it. As much as I feed off, the minute I start to tip, it's my plan to then get out and go and do something. And bringing it back to this YouTube channel, I love doing this. It is an outlet for me to stay safe. I love streaming when I'm sat in my gaming chair, interacting with you, seeing you guys get involved in the content. That to me is so rewarding, intrinsically. It makes me feel so good. So if you're feeling shitty, if you're feeling down, don't be afraid to use it as energy, use it as your battery to go and do something that is going to make you feel better, because feeling happy, feeling content is not our right, it is a privilege, and we have to work for that privilege. So I'm not asking for people to kind of go off in the comments and share their stories with me. I don't want you to divulge anything or go to a place that makes you feel uncomfortable. What I've explained in this video today are my personal thoughts. It's my personal take on what helps me. If you can get something from it that improves you by 0.5%, then you have done something positive for you today. If you need support, I would suggest, going to see a GP, ringing one of the numbers in the description, just talk to a friend, go to the gym and take it out on the treadmill, or just go and kind of play some Apex Legends, Fortnite, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you smile, go and do it, because life is beautiful. And of course, summer is here, and let's all enjoy it. So I'm gonna leave it there. A little bit of real talk. I know you guys like it, and I get asked when's the next real talk video. It's kind of embarrassing to do these. I am so out of my comfort zone in this. don't know what else to say. But thank you very much for watching. If you are a fan of consistency and you like people that are down to earth, you're in the right place. So I would suggest you thump that subscribe button and leave a like, and I will see you in Wednesday's video. Maybe doing a video soon about my Sega Saturn collection as it's been requested. So thank you, take care and have a beautiful day. Stay strong, do what you can to do what you love. My name is Gemma, take care. Bye.